Alright you guys, welcome back to a new part of Resident Evil 5, and I just fast forwarded this puzzle here, made some progress, and now hopefully I'm not gonna walk into that beam. That'd be nice.
All right, we got it.
Only thing now is that I didn't trigger those spiders, so there's a lot of ammunition here that I can't pick up. But yeah, let's not worry too much about that right now. I just wanna continue on playing here and see where we are going to end up this time. Wow, are these flowers? That's cool. That's pretty beautiful actually. And hopefully this is not gonna land me in a boss fight.
What is this place?
How can they survive underground?
Good question.
These are no ordinary flowers.
No, I would think they're poisonous or something, I don't know.
Wait.
Ooh, umbrella.
Umbrella.
What? What was Umbrella doing?
I don't know.
That can be
Doesn't look
good.
like anyone's been around for a while.
You can be sure they wanted to keep this place a secret.
Some of this equipment's got the Triso logo on it.
So maybe the answers can be found here. Well, I thought that was pretty obvious already, game. That they work together. And yeah. Let's see, clear time 25 minutes. I guess, what is this shit? Endipaya tribe. Alright, alright game. Whatever you want. And we got something new to buy here. A new handgun. And that is a strong one. Oh, and a bulletproof vest. There we go. Still though, when I compare this to that, let's see. Provides protection against weapon fire. Can be worn with the melee vest. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. But I'm guessing there's going to be some enemies here that carry weapons coming up in probably the next chapter. I wouldn't be surprised at all if that were to be the case, but I guess what I might do here is actually treat Shiva to this new handgun. Where is it? There we go. 180 damage. That is a lot more if I upgrade that a little bit than this one is. Even though this one has a lot more capacity, I guess what I might do... No, I'm not gonna guess what I'm going to do here is actually sell this. I'm gonna sell that. So, wow, 6,000. And then actually sell this, because, you know, sell it for 3,200. Deal! And buy that new one. This one, the SIG. There we go. Let's organize. Wait a second, did I not just buy this? What's going on, game? I thought I just bought it, but... Item purchased. What the fuck? Where is the item then? Am I just being... Oh wow, look at that shit, and now suddenly there are items in my inventory. That's fucked up. I bought it twice now. For fuck's sake. That's a waste. Oh man, that's a waste. It's like throwing away 3,000 money. Thankfully I found those two treasure rooms before this. God damn it, that's kind of a waste. Anyway, let's upgrade it. Wow, that's cheap to upgrade. Look at that. There we go. Let's upgrade it some more. And let's put some love in the capacity. Wow, the capacity is crap though. Wow, what the hell? Are you serious, game? What the hell? They're gonna charge me 2,000 for one increase in capacity. I don't think so. Oh, I don't think so at all. Might as well just make this one sure as hell to pack a punch. Yeah, that's good enough. This way Shiva can actually kick some serious ass. And we're all happy. Oh fuck, I should have sold that egg. Well.
I wonder if this is what Irving meant by answers.
Not sure, but obviously there's a connection here with Umbrella, and that's never a good sign.
No.
We'll worry about this later. First we need to find out about Jill.
You're right. Let's see what we can dig up.
Yes, let's. And I am quite surprised, I gotta say, that we are already at chapter 5, because I read somewhere that chapter 5 is the final chapter in this game, and I actually don't want it to be done yet. Yeah, that's kind of heavy equipment. So I kind of hope that this chapter will run on for quite some time, a few hours at the very least, because really, it would be a shame if the game would be over already. I love playing this. Feels so much more fluid than Resident Evil 4 did, even though I like Resident Evil 4 as well. Now let's see, investigate. Well, if that is the case, I'm not trusting them flowers at all. I guess this is the only way I can go. Oh, this is cool! I would love some kind of underground facility area. And there's a note here even, let's see. From Chief Researcher Brandon's Journal number 1. 1966. December 4, Mrs. Spencer once spoke of a flower called the Stairway to the Sun. Supposedly this flower would give the person who consumed it incredible abilities. Everyone thought it was nothing more than a rumor or a legend that Mr. Spencer was telling us, but later research would prove us wrong. The first person to recognize the validity of that story was my teacher, Dr. James Marcus. Might exist that could alter DNA. The man was so perspicacious? That's a fucking word. This hypothesis turned out to be correct. The virus discovered in that flower was labeled Progenitor. For 3 months in Africa we worked diligently, fretted over results and staved off attacks from the Ndipaya. After such time, our efforts were finally rewarded. Even Dr. Marcus, who until yesterday looked exhausted, was in good spirits. He wanted to return home as soon as possible to delve deeper into his research. I feel the same way. I want to learn the secrets of this progenitor virus as soon as possible. 1967. February 12. We've hit the metaphorical brick wall. We brought the progenitor flower back from Africa and attempted to cultivate it here. The initial culture samples of the progenitor virus have not shown DNA-altering characteristics. We cultivated the flower to mass-produce the progenitor virus. At first everything proceeded smoothly, the plants were strong and grew quickly. In a short amount of time they flowered. But here is when a major problem surfaced. The flowers did not contain the progenitor virus. Perhaps the environment in which they've grown triggers the development of the virus. This matter must be investigated further. March 23rd. We've made no progress. We've tried cultivating the flower under different conditions, but with no luck in triggering development of the virus itself. Thus far, we have tried changing the soil, water, temperature, and light exposure, all with no success. I got into a heated debate with Dr. Marcus about the direction this research was taking. During that debate, Mrs. Spencer interjected some foolhardy notion of starting a company. Without the progenitor virus, there's no point in starting a company. Does he not see that? It's all pointless. Oh, okay, well, that guy seemed to be quite pissed off here. But yeah, that's obviously what they were doing here, cultivating them flowers. And apparently that's what, Wesker is infected with. Wow, this kind of reminds me a bit about Resident Evil 4 Chapter 5. Which was my favorite chapter, I gotta say.
Take it!
Take it!
Come on!
No,
Okay.
I want to take that.
You grab it!
So you gotta take it, it seems. You know what? Then I'm gonna eat an egg, though. Mmm, tasty. Give that to Shiva in that case. Take. Oh wow, I actually want to give it all to her.
I owe you one.
Okay.
Thanks, partner.
I need ammo!
Use this.
Wow, and there was even more. Can I not play like, a different kind of game? Or there we go. Power on. That's unexpected. Research Center Director Brandon's Journal, 1998. November 16th, we've closed down the research center. It's strange, but I don't really care. I'm indifferent to the whole thing. I feel the same way as when I heard that the Arclay facility and Raccoon City were destroyed. When did I become so apathetic? I've spent every waking moment researching and extracting the progenitor virus. Everything I did was for Dr. Mark. Actually, when I think about it, I probably stopped caring the day I heard that he had died all those years ago. I didn't feel angry or happy or even shocked. I felt nothing at all. It was as if all my emotions just shut down. I just kept sending out samples of the progenitor virus to all of Umbrella's laboratories. It was just an automated machine reporting to Umbrella headquarters every time one of my subordinates made a breakthrough or discovered something new. I was like a zombie, ambling through life. No thoughts, no feelings. And now the research center where I've spent half my life is closed. I really don't care one way or another. It's probably all for the best. Perhaps it is too late to have any semblance of a life again. This guy sure as hell is not the most optimistic one. Another document from Chief Researcher Brandon's Journal number 2, 1968, April 15th. It's been over a year since we've had any breakthroughs. That's why Dr. Marcus and I have decided to return to Africa. We can no longer continue our research without a progenitor virus. I know those routine attacks by the Enpedia are really going to wreck my nerves, but for the sake of our research, I will persevere. In the face of my foreseen dismay, it was Mr. Spencer who provided the answer. If you're worried about the Enpedia, then we'll just have to remove them from the equation. Wow, that guy. I can only imagine the look of shock on our faces. The idea never occurred to us. It was quite a typical solution to our problem, but it seemed to be the only option available. Dr. Marcus and I decided to try Mrs. Spencer's plan. August 19th. Finally, some good news. We learned they were able to chase the Enpedia off their land. The land we acquired only amounts to half of those underground ruins, but if it includes the area where the progenitor flower grows, then there should be no issues. Mr. Spencer said he plans to construct research facilities at the site, which will expedite our research into the virus. We hastily made our preparations to depart for Africa, but Mr. Spencer requested that Dr. Marcus stay in Raccoon City to take over the training center. We were initially taken aback by this request, but we soon realized it was the logical course of action. Dr. Marcus needs a calm environment to properly conduct his research. If he were in Africa, there would be no proper facility for him to use at this time. I just hope that African research facilities get built soon. So now I will go alone to Africa and send back samples of the progenitor virus to Dr. Marcus. Both Dr. Marcus and Mr. Spencer agree this is the best course of action. I have to start making preparations to go. I have a feeling I'll be pretty busy starting tomorrow. September 29th. I've been in Africa for 2 weeks now. It's a good thing Dr. Marcus isn't here. This place is far from being a paradise of research and scientific study. The so-called research facilities are nothing more than a bunch of tents, and we have to employ armed soldiers to keep the Enpedia at bay. But the thing that gets on my nerves the most is the sound of the construction for the real research facilities. How am I supposed to concentrate on research when everything is threatening to drive me insane? I'm trying to just concentrate on extracting virus samples from the progenitor flower so I can send them to Dr. Marcus. Hopefully, if I focus on my work, I can remain sane in this godforsaken place. 1969. June 15th. The research facilities are finally completed. This is the real Umbrella Africa Research Center, not just some pile of tents. But I've come to a realization in the past 9 months. The facilities are too small for our needs. We need to make them larger, more suitable for research. Then we can fill them with more talented researchers. This place needs to be our front line in our progenitor virus research. Our results will do a great service to Dr. Marcus and his viral research. In a rare turn of events, that old skinflint Spencer actually agreed with me on this. Holy dang, there is a lot of notes here. Now, of course, this is just... well, I really want to read them all, though. Invoice copy, Umbrella Training Facility, Dr. James Marcus, 5 cases of progenitor sample. See Brandon Bailey. Wait. Oh, okay.
You grab it.
Roger.
How are we on healing items, actually? I have no idea. And it seems that she is actually already filled up with handgun ammunition here. What is going on?
How, but they could be using them to produce biological weapons.
I do know the
This is our
progenitor
facility
virus is
for
really
prevention.
important.
No doubt about it.
We're finally getting somewhere.
Yes, we definitely are, Shiva. Not sure if I want to be here though, that's a different thing entirely. Well, this is going to be a reading episode, I guess, guys, so hopefully you guys don't mind. Trisol Research is my girl's journal number 1. February 19th. When I heard it was the laboratory used by Umbrella in Africa, my expectations were raised, to say the least. But when I saw it, well, it's a lab in name only. I don't know how Umbrella ever used it, and Lord knows how Trisol could possibly have any use for it. The place was abandoned long ago, so there's nothing there of any value to us. Not one piece of lab equipment remains. At least nothing that still works. I can't say I'm surprised, because I have expected this. Anyway, the important thing is the progenitor virus. If we didn't need that virus for our research, there would have been no need to come to this rundown Umbrella facility anyway. We already have samples of the T virus, the G virus, the T Veronica virus, and even the Las Plagas parasite. We have everything we need for our research, and that is a whole lot of viruses. We just didn't have that damned progenitor virus, but we finally got our hands on it. Hopefully this will give us that much needed breakthrough in our research. I can't wait to start working on it. March the 7th. I wonder who came up with the name Liquor for those creatures. I mean, when you see its long tongue, you just know that it's the perfect name. But for researchers like me, BOWs like liquors are just a pain in the ass. If I said liquors were too perfect, I'd probably be going too far in my praise, but they are pretty much an evolutionary dead end. There's no room left for improvement. BOWs that were created using the T-virus don't seem to show much improvement when the progenitor virus is administered. I mean, their abilities show some slight improvements. For example, their sense of smell seems more or less improved. But that's all we got so far. They're still blind as an old lady and they're ugly as shit. The biggest jump in their evolution seems to be their ability to reproduce. I hate when things don't go according to plan, but since there's still a demand for liquors on that BOW market, I guess things aren't all that bad. Yeah, the liquors, guys, I remember them from Resident Evil 2, actually. Yeah. So, I wonder what kind of threat they are in this game, but I guess I'm not going to like it. Well, let's do this then as well. Really want to get some background story here. An email to an acquaintance. Hey, I know this is sudden, but I'm going to be getting some time off soon. We've completed most of our work on the new project. Sorry, you know, I can't talk about work. So they're giving us some time off as a reward for all our hard work. All the staff are leaving tomorrow and we'll finally be getting out of this company. Or country. I'm heading straight back to Arizona and I can't wait to get home and see everyone. More than that, I think I'll just be happy to get away from the high and mighty Miguel. Guy thinks he's some sort of super genius. Miguel's a guy that sits next to me at work and he's a good researcher and all. Don't get me wrong, he's got some good ideas and he's good at noticing details, but every time he opens his mouth he just goes on and on about how great he is. You can't even begin to imagine what torture it is to hear that day in and day out. I wish we made a sedative I could give him. But forget all that. What matters is that I should be back home within the next few days. When I get back, I'll give you a call. Gotta go out and get smashed. I could use the break. Talk to you soon, Ryan. Now that was kind of, you know, irrelevant to the main story progression, but yeah, there we go. Ew. Well, I want this liquor to come over here though, because I got a shotgun to put in his face, and I gotta say, I would be surprised if there are enemies coming up here that are more annoying than those tribesmen. I mean, really, those guys were just it. And it seems that this kind of environment is also way more to my liking.
Take it.
Okay.
And besides that, Shiva is packed right now, so that's good as well. Come on, turn it, Chris. Turn it some more. Come on. There we go. So don't tell me that liquor actually just turned that valve, opened the door, and then somehow closed it again. Not a good way to go. Alright, let's get that shotgun here though. Because I'm not liking this. I saw you.
Careful. I saw something.
Oh really, Shiva? Come on, you fucking lick face. I got you something to lick on here. It's called shotgun bullets. Or shells. What the hell are these? Are these mutated goats? I hope they won't get released. That'd be kind of a big move. And there's a bear. Oh wow, that's a fucking humongous rat. Look at that. Hello, pretty. For some reason, I really don't feel comfortable walking around here. It's really not my favorite pastime. Let's just... Wow, this is so annoying that I cannot discard anything in her inventory. That's kind of a mess. But I guess I might get rid of these. And then I can request these. Because I'm just going to...
Give me an egg.
Give me an egg.
Give me an egg.
We got the eggs, but man. Oh, what? Huh? Huh? I said exchange.
Take this.
I want to exchange this too.
Take this.
Why is this not working again? Let's discard it then. And let's
Give me an egg.
request another egg. Then discard it. Wow, this is annoying, guys. And then just fucking request another egg and just fucking discard it again. Oh, and then I can pick this up and I can give it to her. And hopefully she's going to combine them. Wow, that was annoying. Alright, come on. You want some? Oh, break free. Break free some more. Come on. Ugh. Fuck you. Fuck you. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh, lovely. Right in his face. Oh well. These guys. Lionhearts? These guys are not a threat at all. Because really, they don't like the taste of shotgun shells, it seems. And I sure as hell like feeding them that. So there we go. Well. Let's go back here then. You know what, guys? I think this might actually be a good part to end this episode here. So I want to thank you for watching, guys. Hope to see you in the next episode, alright?